respond about the timing on the checks?
Sure, I'll respond to, yes, Senator, a couple points. One, the chief's talking about using the internet to do interstate sales. That is a federal crime and should be prosecuted. The only way you can do a sale, it would have to go through a dealer and it would have to be cleared through the check. The senator from Rhode Island talked about the prosecution data. I get all that from the Syracuse University track data, which is who tracks the prosecution of the federal gun laws, where that's the initial charge. And why Project Exile worked in Richmond, Virginia, is what they started to do is they caught a drug dealer with a gun. They put signs up all over the city saying if you have an illegal gun in Richmond under federal law, you're going to be prosecuted 100% of the time. Drug dealers, gangs, and felons stop carrying guns. So the 62, Senator, statistic was for Chicago alone, not for the entire country.
Mr. LaPierre, if you could, and I know you want to discuss this with Senator Whitehouse, but I have my question about the timing. Do you agree with the chief here that we could do this quickly? And all we're trying to do here is close some of these loopholes so we expand some of the background checks, but that it still could be done in a way that won't interfere with law-abiding gun owners.
Well, gun shows right now are, according to all the surveys, are not a source of crime guns anyway. It's 1.7%. Where criminals are getting a gun, they're black market, they're stealing them, they're not getting them through gun shows. But if you're talking about expanding a system that is already overloaded, where they're not doing any prosecutions, basically, even if they catch somebody, they're saying it's like Bonnie and Clyde. They catch Clyde, and he goes home and says, Bonnie, they didn't do anything to me, so let's go commit our crime and get a gun. I mean, if you're talking about expanding that system to every hunter, to every family member, every relative, all over the United States, when the system already can't handle what it has, you're creating an enormous federal bureaucracy. It's only going to hit the law-abiding people, not criminals. Honest people are going to be entrapped into committing crimes they had no intention to commit, and it's an unworkable, universal, federal nightmare bureaucracy being imposed under the federal government. I just don't think law-abiding people want every gun sale in the country to be under the thumb of the federal government.
It's my understanding that when people buy guns, they do undergo a background check. We know that, and we're just simply trying to close some of these loopholes.